Hey guys, it's Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here again, and today is day number 42 of quitting drinking alcohol. Today I wanted to talk about proving things to yourself after you quit drinking alcohol. Now, as I mentioned before in the last couple of videos, I've been up here camping at a lake that we go to, and today is day 3 of camping at this lake. And I mentioned that when I first got up here, it was kind of a trigger because anytime I camped in the past, alcohol was always a big part of it, you know. But now that I'm 2 days in and I'm on my 3rd day of camping up here, I've proven to myself. I went day 1 with camping and no alcohol, day 2, and now day 3. And so if, you know, some of you are like I am, you know, maybe you started drinking in your teens or your early 20s and have been doing it for 5, 10, 20 years like I have, or maybe even longer. Sometimes going into this uncharted territory, such as going on vacations or camping or hunting or whatever kind of activities you did, a big part of them was always alcohol. You kind of have to prove to yourself that you can do those things without it, you know, because it's something you've always had in the past. You know, you've been leaning on this crutch for the last however many years, and getting through everything you do and everything you feel and everything that you know with this crutch and walking along with it. Now all of a sudden it's gone and you find yourself having to do everything without it and feel everything without it. And that's all good stuff, and it's all part of this process. The initial beginning of this process can be a little bit more difficult, doing these first time you do things without it, you know. But it's really important, you know, if you've made it through 1 day without alcohol, you've proven to yourself that you can make it a day without alcohol. So that means you can make it 2. If you've made it a week, that's proven to yourself. Now you've gone a week. That means you can go 2 weeks, you know. And once you hit a month, you can go 2 months. Once you hit a year, you can go 2 years, you know. So every bit of this journey and process, you prove to yourself little feats, little things that show yourself that you're more than capable of living the rest of your life without alcohol and doing it with success, you know. And so that's kind of what I wanted to get you guys thinking about today, is just that some of these things that you're going to have to experience and do without alcohol might seem daunting, or like you can't do them, or it's going to be super extremely difficult or whatever. And once you prove to yourself that you can, then you know you can, you know. And then that means the next time around it'll be even easier. By the 3rd, 4th time, you know, you'll probably be free of even thinking about alcohol possibly, and just moving on and living life without it anymore, you know, or those thoughts and feelings about it and stuff like that. You know, and once you do one thing, like I went camping, it's not going to be any different next time I go rent an Airbnb somewhere and go on a trip. Or, you know, once you do one social event, doesn't matter if it was a wedding or a barbecue or a birthday party, you're going to be able to do another one, you know, without alcohol. You've proven it to yourself. So just celebrate your wins and keep proving to yourself that you can keep moving forward. And that's the thing, you know, is no matter what happens, you know, commit to yourself that you're not a drinker anymore, and just keep moving forward. You have to still live life. You have to go through all the vacations and work stresses and family stresses and everything else in life, good times and bad now, without your old crutch. And celebrate each day as a win, and just keep looking to the future, looking forward, and leave alcohol in your past. And the more you do that, and the more you get through each of these things, the easier and easier and easier it gets. Today being day 3 up here was much easier than the first day I got here, you know, much easier than day 2. And, you know, next time I come up here to camp, it's going to be a whole different experience, because I'll be that much further ahead of alcohol, and it's be that much further in my past, you know. So just keep proving to yourself that you can do this 1 day at a time, you know, and one process at a time, one vacation at a time, one stressful situation at a time, and just live in each day in the moment, day by day, and just you know, just live, you know. I don't know how else to explain it than just let any of those negative thoughts that you want to go back to drinking, flip them, turn them around into a positive thought. And, you know, if I can do it after 20 years, you guys can do it too, you know. So anyway, that's the topic for today. If you're getting anything out of these videos, please give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, and I'll be doing these videos. I did day 1 video. If you're thinking about quitting drinking, go back to day 1 all the way through day 42 now today of each step and thoughts that I've had along through this journey and process. If you want to get some tidbits of information, how I was feeling, the thoughts I had about quitting drinking alcohol, go back and watch some of those earlier videos. And then, you know, once this is all said and done, a year into the future, I'll have 365 days of these. You'll be able to see physical transformation, spiritual, mental, all those things that are obviously going to get better the further I go along in this process. So remember, guys, sauce ain't the boss. You are. You guys have a great day.